JusBuTv exclusive right here,
To
baby.
accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
What's goody?
Yeah, what's going on, player?
What's up, man? How you, man?
Ain't no, what's going on?
Yeah, man.
know,
Welcome to JusBuTV, man.
Live and direct, man. What's up, baby?
No doubt. I'm here.
Yeah, man. Yo, what's going on, though, baby?
So, first of all, man, give my man this proper introduction, man.
First off, man, you already know this is live from the walls, man. You know what I mean? Cuzzo, Big General, man, JD, man. Let them know what's going on behind the walls, man.
Man, dealing with the same thing y'all dealing with out there, man. COVID-19, man. Coronavirus.
Yeah.
We've been on lockdown since November 23rd.
Damn.
That's what it is, man.
All because of this COVID shit.
Yeah.
Niggas already locked down, then you got to deal with this bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's wild because, thinking about it like that, right? We're in prison, but then, COVID comes and now prison takes on this whole other level of, lockdown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your restrictions.
When you talk about lockdown, you're talking about an added level of, stress and, the fear of, people getting sick and, potentially dying.
Yeah.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
so when you into that, while you dealing with all of that, how do you deal with all of that
How
right
you coping
there?
with that shit?
So that's one of the things, right? Usually, the way you cope with prison, talking to people, you have a routine, you find a sense of normalcy, and that's how you deal with the day-to-day, stresses of prison.
Yeah, of course.
But now, once you're on lockdown, a lot of that's taken away, right? So,
Yeah, of course.
I'm in a cell by myself, so now I'm essentially just being isolated. You know what I'm saying? I don't have, the opportunity to talk to people other than the 45 minutes that we come out, or, sometimes we don't come out, or the time, like yesterday, we came out for a half hour last night. Friday we didn't come out on first shift, so, you know what I'm saying, just the ability to even lose that little bit of access to, talking to people and interacting, that's something that takes a toll on you long term.
Yeah,
we've been on this lockdown for so long, so
Word.
I mean, coping with it is tough. It's tough.
Yeah. It's just like when you're in there, them extra restrictions, man. You know what I'm saying? Rules get tighter, and everything that changes up in the system, they go, oh yeah, well, COVID. You know what I mean? The regulations, everything changed. Yeah, lockdown.
Another
You're not
excuse
coming
for them to
off.
lock it down.
You got to, just like you said, you waking up like, damn, you can't even go out first shift. Wreck. You know what I'm saying? We locked down today. Then you only get out for a half hour. So that shit, you know what I mean? And you used to being out. You've been down so long. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got certain stipulations. Like, y'all got a lot of free time, usually, when this shit ain't going on.
So I know you've been telling me about some things you got going on for and I know you never was in there wasting your time. You got right to what you had to get to. You know what I mean? He had it. When we was young, you was the professor. You had you had to get in there and get it and do what you had to do. And now you and your people in there got a book or something coming out, right?
Yeah.
Let the people know what you know what I'm saying, what type of lane you going down with that. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know what they got looking forward to when you put that up.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to the beginning, right? So it's early last year. I'm hearing about the coronavirus, and it's on the news. It's in Europe, so it hasn't become like really real yet, right? So I'm just I always been thinking about putting a book project together.
Right.
So then once I saw how the coronavirus impacted Italy and how they went on lockdown, and I kind of envisioned that coming for us. So I got a couple guys together and thought about how we could spend the time that we would have coming dealing with COVID-19, how we could be productive. So one of the things was the book project. So what it really came down to is just us putting some of the writing that we already had, putting that together. So the book is a collection of poetry, some essays, and one of the brothers had a couple short stories, based on his life. So
Right.
in the early months of COVID-19, March, April, that's what we were doing in here, putting it together. And then, over the summer, really, making sure that the project was, to our satisfaction as far as the quality of the writing and everything, editing. And, it should be coming out next month.
So
Right.
tell them. So what's the name of the book, and tell them where they can get it at.
So the name of the book is The Reality versus the Myth, A Glimpse of Life from a Prisoner's Perspective.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
And the book will be available on Amazon probably late next month. It should be out for Black History Month, in the sense that
Yeah.
I wanted to put it out in February in the sense that, we're, brothers in here doing what we're doing, and in the True program, we're making history.
Nice.
Also, as prisoners putting the book project together, that's,
Yeah.
for us, that's making history.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Now you
people
said
that seem right.
now you said the truth program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what is now?
Elaborate.
All right, so, and it's, it's wild, right? Because today is the 4-year anniversary for the mentors coming to the True program.
Oh yeah, so
Hey.
January 25th, 2017. So the True program is a youth unit for guys 18 to 25, and they put mentors who are prisoners serving long sentences, and we're here to help guide them through, that part of their life where they're, the science says that their brain isn't fully developed, and what that
Yeah.
amounts to is that they're not making, really informed decisions for, that are going to be in their best interest.
Yeah.
Based on, emotions and all
yeah,
that. So,
yeah.
we're helping them through that, mentoring them through just the everyday things that they're going to be dealing with here, and preparing them to, make better decisions when they go home.
True indeed, because we all know that emotions will have you going down the wrong fucking road fast.
Of course.
Oh yeah, you already know, man. I said, when we was that age, we was out there just, you just pretty much following our emotional lead, right?
Yeah,
We
pretty
get
much.
mad, we lash out, and doing things like that, and not really thinking about our futures long term, and that
Yeah.
comes later in life. So now
Right.
we're the mentors are at that age where we're always thinking in that mode. So we're helping them, like giving them
True
a head
indeed.
start on
Yeah.
that way of thinking.
That's
Trying
good
to-
shit.
definitely-
Yeah, that's definitely good
definitely
shit,
peace.
man. And that's what we're talking about as far as what he said. We already know you getting straight to it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no time getting wasted in there until you come home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always studying something. You always been that way too. You know what I'm saying? You always got something good to say. You know what I'm saying? That really means something. You know what I mean? So,
No doubt.
it's just,
Hey, get
it's
into a
man.
little bit of that Hope on the Tightrope book too with Cornell West. Let's get into that a little bit too.
Oh yeah, so I'm really fortunate, right? So I met a lot of good people throughout my time in prison.
Right.
And one of the people that I met is this woman who started writing me, based on one of the essays I had published. She read the essay, liked it, she reached out to me.
Nice.
So we've been having this pen pal relationship, building over the years, and periodically she'll send me books, and this book that she thinks that I would be interested in, and she sent me some really great books. And then a few weeks ago, I got called out, and I got this book by Cornell West, the one you talked about, Hope on a Tightrope.
Yeah.
I had never heard of it. I know Cornell West, but I opened up the book, and right from the first page, it grabs you. Saying the book is laid out almost in a conversational note. The chapters are broken down into paragraphs, like really, thought-provoking pieces that, really speak to a lot of the experiences that, I've been reading about over the years. Some of the experiences that I've had as a, black male and as a prisoner, and just in general as a man and a human being. So the book is excellent. I'm working my way through it as I, do other things as well.
Of course.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
man. Of course.
Shit, I seen one passage. What was it was called? America's Going to Hell or some shit. Right.
And especially the role that African Americans have played in, building up the country. And he talks a lot about how America has to, really act with courage to reach the ideals that, are laid out in the, founding documents like the Constitution and all that.
Right.
So, that's really important for him.
Yeah. Shit, man. You know what I mean? But that's another thing about the youth, though, man. It's good you in there, spitting the truth to the youth because, the youth right now, they out of control with all of this. Another young rapper got smoked, right? Another one, man. You know what I mean? Fuck, what's his name? 18 Vino.
Yeah, South
Nigga got yeah. I know you don't know him. I don't know him either. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact,
It's
like,
another tragedy.
Dude was 19. You know what I mean? These young boys, they out here, they making it though. They fucking making it. Why you still beefing for?
I mean, at the end of
They trapped in that mind that you're talking about.
Yeah,
though.
I know, but
They trapped in that underdeveloped mind.
We won't get there until you get there. You know what I mean? Just like the kid Wallow said, everybody's alarm clock goes off at a different time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's the same. It's the same ones you in there mentoring. 18, 17, 19. You know what I mean? Like,
Of course. That's
Yo,
what.
it's wild because when you said that, I thought about a young brother in here right now, right? The brother just turned 20 last year, and in 2020, he had like 4 different friends of his killed in the streets of Bridgeport.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, thinking about, it's just like how you just said, it's like thinking about why brothers are making those types of decisions, and we already know. It's the love and the loyalty that they have, and the way that it's manifesting itself in their lives is, kind of destructive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Loyal to someone and they're going down the wrong
And you
path.
know what it is, and that's what it is. They getting on these young boys, just like I always say, they getting on, and just because they got on don't mean all of the static they had is done.
Yeah, they ain't changing their
You know what I
loyalties
mean?
for nothing. You know what I mean?
Just because you
It's
on
still
don't mean
there.
that I like you now, nigga.
Yeah, it's still there.
You know what I mean? So
it's worse. The hate
they
gets
say,
worse with the money.
They say that he got smoked outside his crib.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
It's real. You know
But
what I'm saying? But as a mentor, you feel what I'm saying? Before we get you off of this line, like, what you feel like there's something that you would really, really want to get off your chest to the youth to get them to understand, like, you know what I'm saying, what really way to go down. After all the experience you've been through and everything you learned and all the time that you've done and you've been doing. You feel what I'm saying? All the youth that's going to see this video, what would be a main message that you like, man, they need to know this?
So the thing about mentoring, right, is long term, right? It's hard to say something to someone one time and expect it to change their lives. But one thing I do tell young people that I come into contact with that I'm not going to spend a lot of time with is I tell them to think about, how old they are right now and how long that they'll be able to live if, they make the right decision.
Nice,
Guys in early teens, 18, 19, expecting not to live to 21, but the odds are they're going to live to 21. They're going to live to 40. They're going to live to 60. So I tell them, like, think about the decisions you're making now and how it's going to impact your life for the next 40 years.
Right, because
It's
that's a
kinda
fact.
hard for a guy who's only 18, 19 to really put in perspective the fact that he's going to live for twice as long as he's already been alive.
Yeah.
And the decisions that you make in those couple years are really pivotal on how you're going to live those next 40 years.
You right. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Hell yeah. 1 minute left. Hey, yo. Word up, man.
This was a great segment, man. I'm glad you was able to shed your light and some real introspect to the people, man. Because a piece of your mind, man, goes a long way.
And this is just the first segment anyways. You got anything else you want to say?
He's going to be back on here, we're going to have him back on and shed some more light on some things and converse about other things, but you already know, man.
Hey, yo, say what you got to say to the people before it goes out, man. We love you, man. You already know what it is.
Hey, yo, it's one of those things, right? I'm in here, and I've been in here for a while, and, I always appreciate the love I got, the people I got in my corner, and y'all are, huge, right? You guys been here since day one.
Right.
So, I always thinking about how our relationship and love grows and changes, and it's something to think about, love is love, and and that's what it is, man. And at the end of the day, make the decisions that's going to benefit the people that you love. Long
Thank
term.
you for using.
You already know.
man.
That's
Love you,
the
man.
spot. Love you,
man.
man. You already know what it is, man.
So yeah, man, that right there, man, that was my man Stay High, man. Live from behind the wall, man.
General,
Sounding
baby.
great, man. You know what I mean?
JD.
Sounding great. You know what I'm saying?
Mentally focused. You know what I'm saying? You heard what he said. More
Yeah,
restrictions
man,
and things
you
of
know
that
what I mean?
nature.
But
You know what I mean? But we about to take a brief intermission and come back and tap into this. We got to talk about this little conversation that we had. You know what I'm saying? Get more in tune with it. You know what I mean?
Make sure to go to Amazon and buy that book, man. You supporting a great man.
You already know. This is coming out
Those
next
who
month.
know him,
man.
they know.
You already
You know what I'm saying? Things change, you know what I mean? My man got his
Yeah.
head right, you know what I'm saying?
Positive, man.
Straight positivity. He's
You know what I'm saying?
mentoring, man. You know what I'm saying? Letting people know.
We had to put that out. You
Go
know?
down the right path. Think about your life. You already know what it is.
Straight up.
Sure. Tap the like button. Tap the subscribe button, man. If you ain't with us, you against us. You already know what it is. JusBuTv, Mopsic Logic. It's your boy B.U.
8 hands.
Shank.
You already know, kid. You already know what it is, man. JusBuTv, Mopsic Logic. It's your boy B.U.
8 hands.
Shank.
Part 2 of the segment, man. You already know the first segment was Behind the Walls with JD, the General, man. Talking that real shit, man. You already know what it is. But yo, part 2, we talking about, we got a few other topics online. About 3 of them, you know what I'm saying? More trending news, more fuck shit that's going on. So, my boy here is about to set it off with something for
Yeah, I'll get right into it, man, because we got some disturbing news coming out of Harlem. You know, this is really something that is a tragedy in every form. You know, this is the most unnecessary crime that I've even heard of in definitely all year and probably a few years. But we had a young lady coming from work, goes into a liquor store to get a bottle of wine. You know, you got 3 young thugs in there. They offer to buy the wine. She refuses them. They end up following this lady out the store, biting her in her face, taking her cell phone. Just like a savage attack, right on camera caught. They haven't caught him yet, but they had a rally for it and everything. And this is the thing that it's disturbing in the times we're in right now. You know what I mean?
It's just
Pandemic.
it's just like what you said the other day, man. Like, not one of them fucking dudes was like, "Yo, man, what the fuck is you doing, man?"
Right.
Like all of them niggas is on that bullshit. Like,
Right.
like niggas don't got moms and shit.
And sisters.
That was my whole thing about the
Well,
shit. Like, come on, my nigga.
Yeah.
You hear
Come
that?
on,
It sounds
my
like
nigga.
they on something. They had to be on something. Are you
That-
biting somebody,
a definite
a female
possibility.
in the face?
A definite possibility, man.
Yeah,
on
yeah, yeah,
something,
yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah.
It ain't just no.
yeah.
It doesn't just sound like no
yeah,
young
yeah,
dumb shit.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
To
When it
beat
get to the
somebody
part
up is
where you
one
bite
thing.
a motherfucker in the face,
You know what I'm saying? But
you
come
know
on.
something is wrong with a nigga.
First off, you're
Man.
dealing with a female. You feel what I'm saying? You're already swinging on a female. That's where you're done
Crazy.
off first off. But then you're jumping her. That's even more extreme. Now somebody's biting her in the face. You're on something. You gotta be on something.
Could have
man.
definitely been on some.
Or you're
stuff or something.
mentally unstable. So that motherfucker need to go to a hospital
That
and get checked
motherfucker, it
out.
was
You know
3
what I'm
of them.
saying? The motherfucker who bit her in the face.
Man, all of them motherfuckers is retarded.
Yeah. They all retarded for jumping on like that, man. But them niggas is young and stupid.
Yeah,
man.
that
You
was
know
that was
what I'm
just
saying?
one I had to get out there.
That leads me to
Clear the
believe
air,
that
but-
them niggas is on something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're gonna be
They
on
about to be
right.
on-
They're gonna be on Rikers Island soon.
Yeah, that's what they
That's
They need to be in a
phenomenal.
fucking asylum, man. You know what I'm saying? They need to evaluate who needs to be in a fucking locked up in an asylum and who needs to go to prison. You feel what I'm saying? Because most motherfuckers is mentally unstable, man. You know what I'm saying? Like rapists and fucking child molesters and shit like that. They're mentally unstable, so they shouldn't even go to jail. They should go to a mental institution for life. You know what I'm saying? Just like prison. But shit, don't let them out. There ain't no fucking cure for that shit. You know what I'm saying? In my
Upset.
opinion, fuck
What else
that.
is going on?
Niggas got life. But yo, an update on Casanova. Casanova, you already know, Brooklyn rapper, man. Fighting. He was about to have a bond hearing and shit, but shit might be looking ugly for him because there's new information that came up. Allegedly, his man Jared Chrysler, you know what I'm saying, aka JC, they was out at KLD, Miami, whatever, you know what I'm saying. They say Cass was out there taking flicks, throwing some signs up or whatever. Some random nigga came through, was like, yo, that's the wrong sign. Allegedly, Cass turned around and was like, yo, you want to die tonight? So then what they saying is they got some warrants for the phones of Jared Chrysler, the JC nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So now with that, they saying they found in his text messages that Cass was like, yo, handle that. First off, and then after that, JC was sending text back like, yeah, all right, you know what I mean? You already know. I booked him. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Allegedly.
that just
like,
goes back
and then he was like, and then he just went more crazy with it. Like, yeah, you already know my shot. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. I can't miss. Shit like that. Then talking about, you know what I'm saying, niggas going against me. They crazy.
Yeah,
All
with the
this
whole,
shit.
that goes back to
Had to body 2 niggas. And the fucked up shit,
these
bro.
cats is coming out and
They
they
didn't
getting
die.
money and they getting this bread and they still doing dumb shit. Like, come on, man. Like, you got all of this money and you still want to try to act like you the hardest nigga out now. Look, come on, my nigga. Like, shit is retarded, man.
Yeah.
You
So
know
that's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
fuck. That put a damper in his shit. Cause now they're looking at you like you're still calling shots out here, and motherfuckers is getting shot after you call shots, allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
That shit's not looking good for the nigga at all,
the
man.
fucking the chick who went and avenged her brother though?
Yeah.
What about that?
That down there in Kansas City, definitely. That's definitely trending. They said she lost a younger brother and a cousin before. They was in the house
a couple
sleep
years
a
before.
couple years before. And then furthermore, she's saying that she was in the car and they shot at her and she returned fire. They say she's trying to use self-defense.
Yeah.
You know, so that story is a lot remain to be sorted out with
shit,
that.
motherfuckers. They said the baby, little baby, and 42 Doug. That's his name. 48 Doug.
42 Doug.
42 Doug. They said they putting up some bread. Then I heard that academic said he got 10 on it. You know what I'm saying? You know,
That's
they got
crazy.
that popping off. But tell me what y'all think about this though. You know, Salt and Pepper came out with their little movie and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Spinderella's upset. She like, yo, she ain't getting a chance to, you know, they basically didn't have nothing to do with the movie. Like, you know, they shut her out on all doors.
How the fuck would they do some shit like that?
They were supposed to go on a tour. She did a bunch of motherfucking advertisement. They hit her off with an email that said she was out of there. You know what I mean? She's out of there. I'm like, yo. But then you know, everybody, Wu-Tang, or everybody who made a movie, a biopic of themselves, everybody sat with their character and, you know, gave them some food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and she ain't get to do nothing. She like, you know what I mean? So and the whole shit is Salt and Pepper are motherfucking the executive producers on the shit.
Right, just cut her out of the
You know what I mean? And they really trying to act like, but listen though, they really trying to act like
it was just them.
It was just them. Like, my whole thing is like, are you fucking serious? Like, ever since I knew y'all, I'm 44. Ever since I knew y'all, it was Salt and Pepper, and your DJ was Spinderella.
Yeah.
It never was Salt and Pepper and Spinderella, but we knew that your DJ was Spinderella, just like Run DMC. We know who their DJ was. Jam Master Jay. It ain't have to fucking be in the name. We knew who the fuck he was. She's on every motherfucker.
He's gonna be in that motherfucker talking to his character. You feel what I'm saying? She's on that. She's on every album cover.
She was on posters with him.
Yeah,
she's still doing tours with them motherfuckers.
No, she's not.
No, she was. She was.
I know she was, but I'm just saying they chopped her out. I'm just saying they chopped her out.
They didn't want. It was.
They wanted it.
They made them Higgins son and shit like that.
No, because with this technology, you don't need a DJ. It's easy to do the 2-person split than 3. They don't need it now. Back then you needed it.
Yeah, we know that, but
that's
back then they needed it. They came up. That's like
we know.
That's
But I'm saying where the
crazy,
split
though.
came in at.
That's like fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like you said, they set that shit up on that Apple laptop. And then
Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. That's like
DJ.
Run DMC and this nigga making a movie talking about, we don't need Jam Master Jay in this.
We've seen these splits with groups for years, though.
Of course.
For years. But
of course,
you know
but
what I mean?
goddamn.
You know.
You can't forget where you came from.
We
We
know
want to
this.
build you up.
We seen
Like
this,
saying,
though.
That was a power group.
My
Salt
whole thing
Pepper,
was,
of course, everyone knows.
no matter
Nobody-
what they do, they can't erase that history.
No, not the history.
Salt Pepper was, of course, the
Because-
front runners of the group. But goddamn, the DJ was everything, especially in that era. You feel what I'm saying? Coming up
That's
in that
why they
era,
had
the
it.
DJ was
Try not
every
to-
fucking thing.
They try not to
Come
let
on,
her
man.
get paid off no current or future
Yeah,
endeavors. That's what they're doing.
and that shit is whack. But she
That's
should.
You
what
know
they
why?
do.
It's
That
some
is-
personal shit going on between them.
You know,
man.
you never
Yeah.
could know, but I'm saying it.
That got mixed with business.
They cutting her out. They cut her out.
Yeah, they cut her out the business aspect. Like I said, some personal shit going on with them that got mixed with
So
business.
you know she's suing though now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think
Yeah.
she's gonna win because
She
ain't no
definitely
fucking
gonna
way.
win.
Ain't no
Because
fucking
if they
way.
go to the masses,
I'm on
what
too
we talking
much
about?
shit.
There's no way.
I'm on beginning. I'm on every album cover.
Yeah,
There's no way you're gonna tell me I wasn't there.
Word.
Yeah, she might get some royalties.
Well, like I said,
But in
they-
the movie, no, it's just not even that because you know they got somebody playing her in the movie, but she's just like, how you just gonna cut me out though?
Out of all
You know what I
executive shit, you throw her in
You
the
know,
movie
somebody,
like as an extra.
somebody
you
said,
might as well
somebody
say,
said
you know what I'm
that,
saying?
somebody said that she said that she did when they first came to her. Somebody came to her and asked her about the movie, and she said she don't want to do it. You know what I mean? But I try to find that information. I ain't find it. You know what I mean? So I don't because if you go up there and look, that shit is everywhere. Her talking about how they shitted on her and shit. You know what I mean? How they excluded her out the biopic. It's all over the place. But there ain't nothing about her saying that she didn't want to be in it when it was being made.
Word.
You know what I mean? But that just was something that was on my head. But but shit is real. You know what I mean?
It is real.
Niggas who was fucking with Trump, they getting lumped. You rolling like Trump, you get your meat lumped. Remember?
And that shit was said
For
way
real.
back.
You know what I mean? They said Giuliani, that bastard. You know what I mean? You know he was Trump's attorney. They said he got suits on his ass right now for $1.3 billion. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean?
Playing with them high stakes, man.
The
You know what I'm
fallout
saying?
from the impeachment.
Yeah,
You already know.
you know what I mean. Some voting machine, company. You know what I'm saying? Alleging this nigga did a viral disinformation. You know what I mean? Giving some viral disinformation. You know what I mean? Went in on the legislation and giving saying all of this bullshit. You know what I mean? Saying that they fucked up the counting with the
With the votes and all that shit.
so yeah.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
You can't be playing that shit on a political level, man. But they know
And
it's
they
all
saying-
politics and bullshit, man.
And they saying that
Welcome
he
to
had
America,
something
baby.
to do with, they alleging that, he was perpetuating for them them motherfuckers to go and run down on that spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Them rowdies.
He was throwing gas on that fire to run up in that place.
Them Capitol Proud Boy Russians.
Oh yeah, them Oath Keepers and Proud Boys and
the grand old party.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure. They're already talking about, you know what I'm saying, like, just some white supremacists sending out messages like, yo, motherfuckers better be prepared for what's about to come. Shit was on the motherfucking news, you know what I mean? They had a little clip on there this morning. I ain't even click on the motherfucker. I'm like, man, fuck these motherfuckers. They had the white dude in the back with the American flag. He was just holding it up. His boy was out the podium and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they were dressed like they was some hunters and shit, just on some regular shit. Like, yo, we coming. But, hey, it is what it is, man. Like I said, welcome to America. This is JusBuTv, Mopsic Logic, your boy BU, man.
Age hands.
Shank.
And we taking it straight to the bank on you bitch ass niggas, man. You know what it is.